Hello, full-rigged tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Uncharted Waters 2 with me, BlueAnkylo. So, between recording bits, the live chat mostly managed to convince me, or I have managed to convince them, or I managed to convince myself, that we should probably have full-rigged ships. There was some discussion about going to Japan and making some Japanese ships, but I decided what I want is cannons, and if you want cannons, you need full-rigged, and if you want full-rigged, you need to go to Amsterdam. So we're going to go to Amsterdam. And we're probably going to need more money, but there needs to be a fair bit of industry investment first. So we'll try to get some Dutch ports. Okay, turns out we're going to need to do a little bit more recruitment before we leave port. I want to be able to capture ships on our travel. If we find any ships on the way, we'll capture them and sell them, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need more money than I currently have. And before I forget, assign crew, very important. All right, now we can fight if we need to, and I always need to fight. And now we go. Okay. So we're heading towards Amsterdam, just looking for juicy targets along the way. This is not a juicy target, even though that would be interesting. Who are you going after? After today, I mean, if we finish Catalina's story, I'll probably take a break from Uncharted Waters. At some point, I want to do Joe and maybe Otto. I don't know how long it will take to get to all 6, but we gotta mix it up a little bit. Italian, we're not really fighting right now. Turkish, we can attack this guy because it's a pirate. All right, they'll be pretty close to Ceuta. All right, let's do a quick little. I mean, he says he's a pirate, but look at those bad stats. We could duel this guy without any risk at all, I think. This might be the way to do a nice quick battle here, honestly. It still comes down to rock, paper, scissors, but we have such a huge stat advantage, and, like, equipment advantage. As soon as we get a little bit lucky, he's dead. There you go. Once you've got the level advantage, these guys, they can't stop you. We got a peacock fan. Ooh. Quickly go through the list on the Steam group that's not Might Magic 6. One of these days, I'm going to start Let's Playing Xenogears, and maybe that'll be, like, maybe some of these planned offline Let's Plays, maybe I should do them on, like, on-stream instead. Like Xenogears or, what else? Actually, no, I'll probably stick to, like, I'll do, like, Terranigma or something on stream. That'll be okay. I want to do some big RPGs that I've been meaning to Let's Play for a long time. Like those. Like, the list is very long, but that might be the way to do it. Oh, look! A whole bunch of grain! That's probably not even worth the time to transfer over. This stuff just isn't worth very much money. Alright. So, oh, Baldur's Gate. Oh, that would be interesting. That's a long one, too. One of these days. One of these days. Can we move? Alright, I didn't even have to transfer my crew. Oh man, that was so efficient. Just win the fight with a duel in 5 seconds and then go to port. No! I need my money. Alright, save. Stupid Portuguese trying to steal all my money. It's not even worth it. Like, I'm gonna make, like, pennies here for selling the, grain. Fella and Blue to play Divinity Original Sin. You know, funnily enough, we actually did cooperatively play some of that game at some point. Good guess. Alright, we're gonna sell all this stuff. Don't worry about it. Just don't sell the rogue blade. The rouge blade. Alright, we got all that stuff out of there. We don't even need any repairs. Alright, what else was I gonna do? Is that it? Just sell my stuff. How's my crew looking? Crew is fine. They just watched me duel. Alright, trying to make good speed here. Going to Amsterdam. We did make some money there, so it was worth it. What about this one? Portuguese merchant fleet. You know how much I love sinking Portuguese merchant fleets. Maybe we should just go to Amsterdam first, though. We have 1 million gold, guys. 1 million gold. Just under 1 million. We are level 17 combat. We leveled up again. Let's just go to Amsterdam. It's fine. We're probably not gonna be able to make it before the end of June, which is too bad. Because if we invested at the end of June, it'll take effect instantly, and then we could invest again at the beginning of July. Dungeons and Dragons with chat. I mean, can't trust you guys, but yeah. Maybe I can make it. June has 30 days, so as long as we get into port now. Come on, go, 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 go. Before it's night. Sail, you little jerks. Get in there. Oh, no, the day ticked over. Well, that's kind of a waste of a month. So Antwerp, I'm hoping, it's counted as Northern Europe, but are we sure full rig ships can be built in Antwerp? I feel like this has got to be Holland, right? Like, it's close enough. $670, it's going to take a fair bit of investment. This is going to make the Dutch hate me. It's gonna take, what is it? You can get 133 per month. Antwerp is Belgium. But, yeah, I mean, it's close enough. The Dutch and the Belgium, like, the Belgish. Look, the pronouns for all these, Northern European countries are impossible. Yeah, I don't know for sure Lacasem either. I was hoping that there might be 2 ports that will work. Because you can't invest in Amsterdam because it's a capital. So it's basically those 2 ports. And I don't even know if Hamburg counts. I know Hamburg is not actually in Holland, but I mean, it's close. This is the best we got. I wonder, I don't know. We'll find out. Look, it's for science. If I'm wasting my investment money, well, it's fine. What else are we going to do with our time, right? Maybe we'll go invest on the other side of the whatever you call the Denmark Straits. Antwerp and Hamburg have the full rig. See, that makes perfect sense. Nothing else in the local vicinity, though, I guess. So now every month we need to reinvest. We got Victor Russell. We could fight the English now because we're going to be up here for a while. Oh, but Dutch. They're going to hate me, right? Because let's see how bad it is after doing 2 investments. So Holland's at -10. Maybe we don't need to get a... I say that. Those are my ports now. I don't need Holland's love. Jack Broom, Dutch battle fleet. That's the one I'm going to take. What was the other guy? Charles Grafton. Oh, he's got 4 galleons as well. Alright, you haven't met the Red Anilo. Don't you dare dock. Alright, Grafton. Havachi. He's English. I was looking for the Dutch one, right? And whatever. You're pretty brave to challenge us. Does he, like, know something I don't know? Like, did I forgot to put my, my crew to combat or something? That'll be hilarious. I didn't even look at his stats, but yeah, let's just speed through this. Surely we can just kill him with our amazing Rune Blade. In one hit. Who needs save scumming, Robert? Well, the British fleet was defeated by one thrust. Alright, well, we got some galleons. That'll pay for a full rigged. Basically, every full fleet we capture is worth like one full rig. So that's gotta be a good deal. Alright, we're gonna need a little bit of food and water. Just to make sure we can get to a home port. I'll admit to your victory, but someday I'll avenge my defeat. So conveniently, by not killing the crew, they all have actual sailing ability. And I wish I could just deny Emilio and Andreas ever... Like, I don't want them to ever get a ship. I think if I had more spare mates, by having them assigned as first mate and bookkeeper, they probably wouldn't actually steal a ship, as long as I have other crew. I have enough mates to take all the other ships. So maybe that's what I should do, is go recruit more pirates, even if they're not that amazing. You know, they'll be better than anyone would be better than Andreas. How many full rigs do I need? I don't know. It just depends on how greedy and how much time we want to spend, basically. So they didn't have any cargo. We just sell. Oh yeah, we should check if Patrick Tamon's in Amsterdam too. That was part of the plot, was to find out if he's swam to shore or not. Let's see if there's anyone hanging out here. Nobody at the inn. Of course. I kind of prefer the Uncharted Waters 1 method, where there's no hour-by-hour time. Like, it was just easier to go shopping. Rashid tries to riot. Well, we don't have any riot games. No! He's back! He's in my port! Interestingly, he's not classified. I wonder if he's always going to be here. He might always be in port now, because he can't recruit him. It's like he thinks he's part of my crew. He's a ghost. There's no Patrick Tamon. Oh, sweet. Why don't you hire him? Because he's the worst. He's the worst. We've tried to kill him for so long. I need to try a different port to see if he's also there. Oh, a Dutch battle fleet. Well, seeing as I was trying to sink you last time, and I accidentally ran into an English battle fleet. Vilheim! This guy's got to be a villain, right? Blue never cheats. What are you talking about? When it looks like Blue cheating, it's just the game changing its programming to do what Blue wants. Alright, we need to turn into the flagship. We'll fight these guys, why not? Cannons? You can't defeat me with cannons. Alright, strike. Alright, we did 70 damage. Dodge. Took 40 damage. Lash. We did 40 damage. Parry. We took 20 damage. Strike. We did 0 damage. Dodge. We took 55 damage. Lash. Nothing. Parry. 30 damage. We're losing. Thrust. We're even. Dodge. We took more damage. Thrust, we did 0 damage. Dodge, we're negative 40 already. We're losing. Alright, we're even. We're losing. Losing. Dodge, did not dodge. Thrust, okay, there we go. This has been a very good combat encounter. I thought we would have won, but nope. Alright. Cool, cool. Do we try again? I love the duel system, guys. Oh, I actually didn't remember that. It maintains your combat stats between duels. So it's like they remember how much damage we dealt or took. Come on, finish him off with a strike. Almost. And we'll just dodge. We did not dodge the thrust, but it was not effective. Lash out at him. Call him names. He blocked it. Parry. Parry thrust, 0 damage. Lash out at him again. Your mother smelled of elderberries. There you go. Bam, we win. Success is ours. Alright. 10,000 gold, another fancy tiara, bunch of ships that we don't really... Well, we want. I mean... You know what we're gonna do. Alright. Let's get out of there. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries. There you go. That's the full quote. Good job. It's been a fairly long time since I've watched, which one was that? Holy Grail, I think? Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I feel like these jerks keep captaining the wrong ships. They just won't stop. This guy right there. Why is Andreas, like, I set him to be like a first mate, and he still stole a ship from everybody else that would be good at... God. One of the things that bugs me is there's no way to, like, unappoint a captain. Anyway, we're gonna go find out if Patrick Tamon is spookily infesting this port as well. Still have not clicked in the investment part. Oh, so spooky. He's everywhere. Oh, well. At least he's not in my list of navigators. And people were asking, when does this game get spooky for Spooktober stream? It's been spooky since the very beginning. Alright, we need to transfer some crew around quick. We need just to max out our flagship. And then we sell the galleons and stuff. Does it rip the... Yeah, that's what's bugging me, Faith. Is like, I can't keep them assigned to bookkeeper or navigator. It's always giving them a ship when I conquer a fleet. It's really annoying. I understand it if they run out of navigators. But they're not even running out of navigators, and they're still... it's going in order. Like, Emilio gets the first ship, then George, Andreas, Antoine, and so forth. So Richard and Ivan are not getting ships, but instead, we're getting these ships piloted by people that are terrible at sailing. Especially Andreas, with 48 seamanship. It's just a pet peeve, because it just adds a little bit of micromanagement that I don't want to have to do every time. Okay, how's my money looking? Invest here to get faster full rate. We've already invested, yeah. So we're getting on our way to level 18 combat. Probably not too far away from maxing out our sword skill. That's cool. And we've got 1.2 million. That's surprisingly profitable pirating, I gotta say. Yeah, we're already at 50,000 invested. We have to wait till the end of the month now. I think what I'll do is I'll stick around this area until August 1st. Then I'll do another reinvestment, and then we'll go try to recruit some more captains. Because I'd like to have more than 10 navigators, so we can have a full fleet if I want. Well, the Dutch are not going to like me very much. It's fine. So he's level 15. Oh, his combat stats are terrible. 56 duel? We'll be able to duel this guy, no problem. I mean, I say no problem, but you never know with rock, paper, scissors. Thrust to victory. This is for Robert. Pretty good start. All right, let's see. Scimitar, I think it uses lashing attack, so we'll try a block. There we go. And then one more for to win. Strike him. Strike him down. Piece of cake. Oh, I didn't even look. We got some money, maybe an item. Whatever. You know the drill by now. Like, the problem with the gimmick we've got is I'm worried I'm going to be, like, building these larger ships. There's almost no reason to do this. Like, to be building bigger ships or building a full fleet of combat ships. As you can see, there's almost nothing we can't conquer via a duel or just killing all the crew. It's... Unfortunately, the balance for combat is not super hot, let's say. I think, honestly, the Tekasons and the full rig ships, they're kind of useless in a sense, because by the time you can get them, you've already basically conquered the game. Like, there's very little reason to actually build any of them, other than just showing off. Alright, so just sell these off quick. Lots of galleons make for really good profit. It's nice. Did I take any damage? Yeah. Pair it up. And that's it. Another... I don't know. Every time we do that, we make, like, probably between maybe 100 to 200,000 gold every cycle of conquest. Let's, for the purposes of speeding things up, what I'm gonna do... Rather than, Hey, we got fog! This doesn't happen very often. We got fog in North Europe. You can't see anything. It's cool. I'm just gonna fast forward to, I say fast forward, but we're gonna basically just grind a little bit of experience here, waiting for, August. As soon as we run out of food, we'll just dock. It's a little bit inefficient because we're spending, you know, 5,000 gold every few days, but I don't really want to get rid of... I could just get rid of all my crew. Yeah, alright. We're not going to do any more combat for a while. Change of plans. We don't need this many crew. We're going to go down to 60, I think. That'll be more than enough. Everyone else, overboard. At least we're, you know, next to shore, so we're not that rude. We've done that in the middle of the sea before, where you just toss everyone overboard in the middle of the Atlantic. Alright, now we can stay at sea much longer. Alright, so now we dock. And so they've spent the money. We do another full investment. When this is done, it'll either be 1,000 or just under 1,000. And then we can start ordering some ships. I just want to speed this up a little bit, that's all, because we've wasted plenty of time just, you know, randomly doing things. Randomly fighting and making our money. This area, 786, this will definitely take 2 more months of investment. So what I'm thinking is, we've got almost 2 months. We need to be back by the end of September. As long as we can get back here before it's September 30th, then we could invest next month, and then on October 1st we can start ordering our ships. That's probably as early as we can do it. So, my plan is to go recruit some more sailors. And I kind of want to focus on pirates primarily, even if they're not the best. Like, there are lots of good random national mates that we could try to pick up. But we're going to go try to find some pirates. Hey, Rides. We're investing in full rig ships in Holland, so we can do some cannon fighting before we get to the end of Catalina's story. The plan, while we're building up our cities, is to go recruit a couple more pirates. So I'm heading towards Safala specifically, if anyone's wondering, because there is a pirate over there that I'd like to go pick up. And then when we're over there, I'll look around and see if there's anyone else we want to get. I guess I should probably put a couple people on lookout. Let's see. Can we get away with like 80%? Yeah, 48 crew is enough to go full speed. That's not bad. You missed some planning, you know, it's fine. We're about 25 minutes into an episode right now. Streamlabs OBS just had an update, like, today. And it now, finally, for any of you that do Let's Playing or streaming, it now has a timer next to your recording, which is something vanilla OBS has had for a long time, but Streamlabs OBS deleted. So it's really nice now. I don't need my own personal timer. I can just keep an eye on how many minutes we've been recording for episodes, which is, well, you know, convenient. If you're trying not to do 5-hour-long videos. And, of course, uptime should work for how long we've been streaming total. So adventurous. Yeah, rides. Sometimes I regret switching over to Streamlabs OBS. It's a little bit more I don't know what the word is. It's a little bit more connected to some of the streaming services. Like, it connects with my chatbot and stuff, so that's cool. And it's better for, like, on-screen notification systems. But I really did like vanilla OBS. Like, just the baseline open source streaming thing is pretty good. Well, while we're here, what do we get? Hooray, we found an armadillo. Hope you guys are hungry, because we're not telling anyone, we're just eating the armadillos. No one really needs to go to Luanda. Yes, sponsorships. Another village. Well, what will we eat today? Yeah, OBS was my favorite, and I only really changed to Streamlabs OBS because I was trying to stream more often. And it's more of a pain to keep both going at the same time than to just figure it out. Today we find more food. Tastes like horse. Looks like zebra. I don't know. Anyway, we got some quagga. Some kahaha. At least the crew is eating well for this voyage. Once we get back to our pirating, we can tell stories of all the crazy meat we found on our trip to Africa. Uh-oh. Bad news! Saint Elmo's here! Tickle me Elmo dolls fall upon the ship. Everyone loses morale. We survived! It's a miracle! I think that lowers something, like health or morale or maybe luck or something, I don't know. I'm sure it has some effect. We found Cape Town! Alright, we'll buy some food here. We got a level up. One thing about sailing around Africa, it is really good for your navigation stats, getting those level ups for sailing, so. You know, we're not pirating, but it is still good for our character. Ask Cookie Monster for protection from St. Elmo. We found another village. Oh boy. What do we eat at the tip of Africa? The Horn of Africa, or whatever they call it. Is it? No, the Horn somewhere else. This is the Cape. Alright, this one's gonna be harder to find. Not that much harder. Might be inedible. Big Zimbabwe. I don't know if they've got any food here, so boring. Off we go. We won't tell anyone about that. Just the fact that there's a big rock down here, who cares? Not nearly as interesting as our delicatessen meats. Alright, so Mombasa's over here somewhere. Sofala, was this one of the cities that had a pirate? There's a couple ports in East Africa that have pirates, and that's what I'm looking for. Some blue merch. Maybe one day. I don't know, I feel real wishy-washy about, like, profiteering off of the channel that much, but we'll see. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the bar, of all places, of course. The hardest place to find is the bar when you're drunk. There it is. It's friggin' Sofala. Why can't the bar be open at 7 a.m.? of course, it's a Portuguese port. So even in the middle of Africa, some randos can show up and steal half your money. 3/4 of your money. Alright, so we're looking for a couple pirates. Let's see what we got. Thanks, Rides. Rides is sponsoring, indeed. Robert Donahue is here, whoever he is. Patrick Tamon is just following us around in ghost form. Let me have a look at Donahue. Who is this guy? Nope. Can't spell with one hand. Robert Donahue, a pirate. I guess we'll recruit him. I don't think he's very good, but we'll recruit him. If you treat about 10 to 15 times, is the rule, then his loyalty will be at 100 when you hire him. And then he'll never ask for a raise or quit on you. Wow. So he's kind of a high-level character. It's not a huge surprise. But anyway, he should still start with max loyalty, so that's nice. How much are the male enhancement pills? Oh, 500 BlueAnkylo points per male enhancement pill. That seems about right. Okay, he filled the slot. This is interesting. So this is the first person we've recruited since we lost Patrick Tomon. Tomon was in the 3rd slot, so Donahue is now in the 3rd slot. He's taken over his position. Now, he's not an amazing sailor, so this is still going to be annoying, but he's probably better than Patrick was, at least. Whatever. We're just going to have to roll with it. Alright, next on our list is, we've been to Safalo. The next one's Mombasa. Quelimane, that is not Mombasa. Mozambique is not Mombasa. I think it's going to be like 1 or 2 more ports up. Oh, if you're new to the chat, there it is. Type in !points. I've changed the command up a little bit, so it's a little bit more interesting now. Or !hug, that's also a new one. Or did I change anything else? Those are the 2 main ones. Alright, so we came to Mombasa looking for a pirate, because we're on the quest to recruit all pirates. Press F for safes come. Yeah, there are, like, you know, we could make a poll. If Fel is around, he can make a poll. That's right. He should know how to do that command. Why can I never find the bar? I'm, like, reading chat, not paying full attention. It's right here. Just, man, bars are so hard to find. Alright. Pirates? Oh, Patrick's still following us around. I thought he might get kicked off now that we have a new guy. Nope. Alright, so we need to check some neighboring ports. Because we need to find... Let's see his name. We're looking for... Henry Mancini. Henry Mancini. And we haven't recruited him. No, definitely not on the list. So there's a port like right next to us. Let's check this one out quick. Malindi. Maybe he just traveled up here, right? Also, we could be robbed at any point, so you gotta be careful. Oh, I forgot to check. He actually might have still been in Mombasa. I forgot to check the inn. Well, he's definitely not there. Henry Mancini, author of the Pink Panther. That's pretty sweet. I love that tune. It was like my favorite song when I was about, what was it, grade 3, so 8 or so. Welcome to South Africa. Enjoy the straw, yeah? Pretty much. So I forgot when I was here the first time to check the inn. Of course he's not here anyway. They all have spears, yeah. Africa's pretty dangerous. It's really the storms and the elephants that get you. Alright, Mozambique, come on. Where's my Mancini? My Mancini. My Mantini? I don't know. Oh, they got a sword shop on a mountain. I have too much items? We're all filled up with... We don't need a broadsword anymore. We'll get rid of that. We don't need this anymore. We already have better weapons and armor. But I want all my treasure. Circlet, peacock fan, tiaras, scarves, dresses. I want all this treasure. This stuff's awesome. I'm holding on to it. You can buy some rat poison and a gold bracelet. No, we only get our... We don't pay for treasure. We get it from killing people. I will buy some rat poison, though. You never know. We could get a cat instead. We'd have to go all the way to China to get a cat. And I don't really want to do that right now. Did I check? I don't think I checked for, this dude yet. Wonder where he's gone. Where is my Mancini? If we can find, like, a trade fleet, then we can ask around if they know about any vagabond captains. BlueAnkylo brand rat poison. That's the main merch. Alright, it's not here. Okay. This, I found, like, the guy that we recruited is not actually the one that was very good. This Henry Mancini is actually a better, like, he would be a better mate to give a ship to, basically. Merch page, but it's just random crap. Yeah. Isn't that what all merch pages are, though? I feel like that's not even a stretch. That's just what they are. Alright, we're not finding this guy. I seem to have, like... I feel like generally I have pretty bad luck finding mates when I'm looking for them. Alright, we went too far south. I'm gonna miss my September 30th return date because I can't find this Henry guy. He better be in Mogadishu. That's what I'm gonna say. Henry! I got a job for you. Where are you? Not in the bar in Mogadishu. Is he sleeping on the job in Mogadishu? Nope. I kind of wish it was easier to find navigators, to be honest. Having to double check every single port anywhere near where their home base is kind of annoying. I guess I've just played the game too long, but now it's kind of annoying finding people, I guess. All I want is all the pirates. Is that too much to ask for? We're in a different zone now, so I'm not even sure if he can be here. Also, we're in the terrible music zone, for those of you who are a fan of the game's music. Still no Henry Mancines. I guess we'll sail all the way up to Cairo. Why not, right? Trying to do this fairly quick, because I know it's very repetitive. It wasn't supposed to be this hard. I know where his home port is. I was expecting just to find him there, like the other guy. He might have been in one of the West African ports that we sailed by where I didn't check everybody. That will suck. Alright, Mecca. He just stopped by Mecca, right? Hey! Who wouldn't buy some blue mayonnaise? Sounds delicious! Blue mayo. Yes, it is supposed to be that color. Sabino Balboa? Sounds like someone from a boxing movie. Alright, Sabino. Who is this guy? Let me look him up first. This is a Spanish free agent. We could recruit this guy instead. I mean, the Spanish theoretically hate me, so... But he's actually pretty good. Maybe we'll just ask him about, Okay. Who's Inger? I know where Ceylon is. That's a ways away, but we could go get Inger. Ambrose Inger is a Dutch captain that's actually pretty good. Low-level Dutch captain. I don't really want to get him, though. Bay. Who's Bay? Who's my Bay? Zaganos Bey is a terrible Turkish level 1 captain. Manseen is in Basra. Alright, where's Basra, guys? We can do this. To Basra. Basra is on the north side of the Arabian... it's not really a continent. The Arabian Shelf, whatever they call it. Pretty sure. Alright, we don't need to go to Cairo anymore. Screw Cairo. We're going to Basra. I believe it's part of one of the other characters' stories, so I sort of know where it is. There's actually a lot of ports up here, so... Muscat, Hormuz... Gulf of Hormuz, that's probably the name of this place. Qatar... I don't know why they put so many ports here. There's your Basra. And another village! Okay, maybe we'll get some food before we go pick this guy up. Actually, no, we'll go to the village after we recruit him, because this is like his introduction to pirating. Alright, Manseen, all this travel. Get on my boat. Oh yeah, Turkish. There he is! Look at him! Ahoy, matey! I'm a vagabond sailor. Here, have some treats. 15, and at least 15 candies. I hope he's worth it. He's pretty good. I mean, he's not worth a ton of work, but you'll see. 10 gold, discount. So, I don't know, did I even show... I forgot. Did I show the new guy Donahue's stats? He just joins with high levels and less great attributes. This guy was kind of a waste of money. But this guy... Not this guy. Oh, he filled in... He filled in the other guy that we got killed spot. Henry Manseen. There you go. So there you go. Level 2, level 3, but he starts in the 70s for his seamanship and his combat. I think it would have been nice to recruit this guy early on in the game, because as he gets his navigation skill level up, he should get pretty good seamanship, I think. Anyway, he's here, he's joined. He also comes with cannon skills, so he's another candidate for the combat ship. So that's what I need. I need a few people that I will trust putting on a ship to fight. Some say Patrick Tamon still roams the deck. He does. Every port you go to, he's there. All right, so now we've got like almost all the pirates. There's a pirate in Japan and a pirate in I think we missed one in the Caribbean. But we have almost all of the pirates. And I don't think I want to go to Japan right now. I got the Sofala guy, the Jamaica guy. Jack Diffson is in Nagasaki. He's not that great, but he'd be okay. We have Soldad from Veracruz. We've got Manseen from Mombasa. We did not get Hamid Lal, I don't think. I think that's the only pirate we didn't recruit. There's a Hamid Lal that's in Caracas, but we couldn't find him last stream. He's got, like, gunnery skills, so that would be good, but his stats are terrible. We've got Eagle, we've got Fidelity, we've got... Did we get Pintado? I might have missed another guy here, actually. Santo Domingo. Oh, he's got the worst seamanship. Oh, I see. So there's 2 pirates we missed in the Caribbean. They're both pretty terrible, though. There's an Antonio Pintado I missed. And other than that, the only other pirates that we could get are, you know, you killed their ship. We killed their fleets enough that they finally joined us. I'm not sure how that mechanic works, to be honest. But theoretically, you can sort of force recruit them by sinking their fleets. Anyway, let's go. Let's head back to our full rig ships. Lots of tentacle... Oh, right, I forgot one thing. Speaking of tentacly monsters. Yeah, sorry guys, I always forget that those Arabian ports just have the worst music in the game. It's much nicer at the villages. Alright. Let's send the new guy, Mancine, to go searching. This is his job. I don't know. Oops. I don't know what's in this village, but he gets first dibs on it. All right, a natural wonder. 6 men decided to stay because they're losers. Oh, just some burning water. It's not that great. Why would you stay in a village for burning water? That sounds dumb. Six crew members that we didn't want. Six of our dumbest crew decided to stay. All right. Do I really need anybody? No, we're not going to find any more villages. We're going home now. Full speed. Full power to speed. What's burning water? I don't know. Someone will have to Google that one. It looked like tar or something. Okay, I better put a save down. I'm just gonna try to speed my way back to North Europe. We already missed our September investment date. Hopefully we can hit the October investment date. If I stop getting stuck in these little inlets. Nobody likes the music while we're sailing, right? But just think of all the time we save by doing this. There, everyone starts getting some level ups. Alright, I'm going to do a super risky maneuver here. We're going to save it, but instead of hugging the coast, we're going to cut through. And it's immediately a storm. This is what happens when I try to take shortcuts. I have 1 bomb. If we get another storm, we're dead. Ah, we're fine. Nothing to worry about. You couldn't find anything? Probably a type of oil? I mean, yeah, we found the burning water kind of around Arabia Peninsula, and they're kind of famous for oil, so maybe. I mean, there are, like, tar pits and stuff out there in the world, so I bet you probably didn't find crude oil, but it could have been, like, some tar from one of the swamps or something, and then, that stuff would probably light on fire and stay on fire for a long time. Alright, can we make it by the end of October? Am I gonna have to waste another month? Sail into port! Get in there! Alright, good. I was worried there. Blue made his first million in the oil industry. Well, I've made, 1.25 million, technically. Also, yes, hello, Thorinum. Welcome to Blue Builds Expensive Ships. Oh, I don't even need to invest in this port. Well, let's get one started then. So we managed to get to 1,000 industry. Let's find out if this is the right port. Who can, you can afford a new ship, can ya? A full rigged ship, even. Look at this bad boy. It's not the fastest, but it is the tallest. Before I order that, just look at the frigate. I like the frigates. I'm a fan of frigates. When I play Sid Meier's Pirates, I love sailing frigates near the end game. So many cannons. And then eventually you can get, what do they call it in the remake? There's an upgrade. There's like a war frigate or something. Ship of the line. It's so many cannons. I'm gonna have to play that game again one of these days. Have you capped your pirate fame? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're at 50,000. We've been there for a while. Okay, full rigged ship. Let's order it. Might as well go for the copper hull, right? You know, it's not probably worth the extra money for going 1 more hull point, but I'll pay the extra bucks. Old... God, it's so expensive. Oh, that's expensive. Hold on. One thing I didn't do that will make this a little bit easier. Oh, that's a lot of money. Oh, we can save a little bit of money here by having a bookkeeper with the skills. So Antoine, he's going to help us negotiate this down a little bit. Oh, boy. All right. 387,000 gold. How about a little bit cheaper? Yeah, so we save like almost 1 million gold by having a freaking negotiator. That's pretty good. All right, so we're going to offer him 316,000. Deal. You're so used to having the side menu with your speeds. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I just like to show off the game map, but yeah, having the stats on the side of the screen do help. What happened to my haggle skills? Yeah, well, I'm a pirate now. I don't really haggle. I just take what I want. So it's going to cost us about 300 and a bit thousand per ship, not counting cannons or figureheads or crew or gunpowder or food. So at least 500,000. Also, we need a name. So we can have up to 10 characters, 2 sets of 5 characters. We do need an amazing name, of course, for our first full rigged. I'm not sure how many of these we're going to actually build, but we'll try to get at least a couple. Blue merch. All right, I like it. If you want another name, don't worry. We'll be naming more of these. Just hold on to your name for next one. I do like the callback. Oops, that's. So if you hit done, it just takes the first word. If you hit next, you can add the second word. It's kind of a dumb system. We can rename it later. Don't worry. Now I don't know how many crew bunks we're gonna want on this thing. Like maybe. Okay, hold on. Let me put a save here. Okay, you can. I don't need a save. You can see right now there's 300 bunks and 750 storage and 150 cannons. If we go up to 500, the food will go down to 550. So if we go up to max bunks, it'll be very hard to feed all those crew if we actually have to pay for their food. But we're making the ultimate warship. So there you go. Max crew, max guns, minimum storage. Very short term, like, actual amount of money. Like, we won't be able to sail for very long with 500 crew, but it'll be amazing. Alright. I did have a dragon figurehead. I gotta try to find a way to get a better figurehead on these new ships. It's very hard to get the one you want. There is also like a mechanic for getting better cannons than cannons. Better, hahaha. But there are better weapons than cannons out there. And I would like to put those on it as well. We'll worry about that once we build one, I guess. Use Patrick as the figurehead. I like that. Let's see if I can get to the other port before the end of the month. Because we're gonna want to build 2 at a time. So this is Hamburg, or no, one's Antwerp, one's Hamburg. If we're quick, I'm just gonna zip right into here. Excellent. This is actually very lucky. Because now if they're not at 1,000, we can get them up to 1,000 infrastructure. And yeah, I was pretty sure they wouldn't be. Okay, so now, this was good. We got here on the perfect day. So now we can build 2 ships in parallel, basically. They're not going to need the full 50,000. They'll probably need maybe 30,000 or so. It's hard to say. Just for interest's sake, do you have any cool figureheads here? No. You don't believe there are better weapons than cannons? I'll show it off in a second. I just want to get this ship ordered, and then we'll probably end the recording for the future tubers. I will show it on the little Firefox. There should be a better one. It's based on luck. Luck is tricky. Alright, so now it's November 1st. They took my money. They built up the industry a bit. Now we can order a full rigged. Assuming this... Yeah, okay. So there are at least two ports you can order these in. That's nice. That doubles the speed of building up your fleet at least. So that's great. So yeah, we want this one. We want copper. We're going to negotiate the same price as the other one. Do we have a second name in chat? We could be a cash cow. We could go with... We've got the blue merch. We'll rename the first one to blue merch, and the second one can be cash cow. That's fine. Assuming I can, you know, actually type it in without messing it up. You need to have a port maxed and then donate to the church. Yeah, we already did that. We might need to max out the economy as well, though. I'm not sure about that. Cash cow. It's funny, because these ships basically... I don't think they will ever make up the amount of money. Like, we're going to spend 500,000 gold getting these set up. they're never going to make us that much money back. Like, it'll take forever. Oops. No. All the cannons. So many cannons. Alright. So after that... How much money do we have left? We still have over $500,000. Over $500,000. So yeah, it's possible I should have been investing in the local economy as well. I'm not sure if that affects the figureheads or the cannons. But, I mean, it makes sense just to max them out at the same time. Just use that little trick and duel everything? Yeah, I mean, that is, obviously the way to win is just to duel all the captains. Alright, so we've got $500,000. We got 70 days before our 2 ships are built. At least he has gunnery. Yeah, I mean, we've got lots of crew, like lots of secondaries that we could have that have good combat stats. Although I wouldn't want Andreas to fight, but we'll pick out somebody for our, like this guy. Huxley would be pretty good. 87 seamanship, 87 combat. That'd be pretty solid for... This guy's okay. Who would be a good second mate? Not him. Trying to avoid the English non-pirates. Yeah, I want to stick with pirates. Egil is really fast, only 81. He will get... I think we'll go with Egil for our first mate. He's got the cannon skill. He's got 81 combat at level 1. Once he starts getting some combat experience, he'll get really strong. Mancine is not bad. Donahue, probably not worth it. And then, like, Emilio and Andreas suck. Alright, so 72 days means we got some time to kill. For those of you that are future tubers, I will see you next episode and end this episode here. And maybe I'll even skip out the 70-day wait. We'll probably go recruit some crew and just do some capturing, just because we've got nothing else to do, and I'd like to get back up to like 1,000,000 gold. So we'll do that, and then when we come back on live, we will hopefully be ready to pick up our brand new ships. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Off-camera saves coming.